week 21 of the Ghana Premier League no games eba so Friday and a chance ye nations etna fie ema eche mediama the league leaders eshe by 2-1 Sa Friday krona Vision FC and so eche Dreams FC ena omode boy ni yewie no bia hye ne yonko mienu then games no to aso Saturday Asante Kotoko edna ni kyeremu ewo Volta omukopie mu ewo Pando game no ba wie no na Heart of Lions going into the game or last 10 games no more just a win omuchi Kotoko embarrass omo 3-1 ena Lions edema Asante Kotoko Sunday games a bass no Hatvoka and Shebi between United and Swan Shebi Young Apostles Shemiensa 11 Wonders entimi antimu baako kra Aduana Stars etena fie Emma Samatex etwa omo de boani obi antimi afa bo Anthony Yonko atenem Sanso Anna Go Stars the champions omo timeche All Blacks ehye omo by a goal to nil Basike Holy Stars ehye mienu a Brekum Chelsea entimi antimu baako kra and a Karela United and share Bakwa Hoho United entimi anti until week 21 games a bass or Ghana Premier League no every Friday Saturday ebesi enra Sunday games nyina eba na wie no results ni nie na say enna standings ne tie Mediama egusu lead 43 points Aduana Stars etoso mienu 36 points Hatchfolk etoso miensa 36 points Go Stars etoso 9 36 points Asante Kotoko toso num 35 points Samatex toso nsia 35 points Heart of Lions toso nso 30 points Karela United etoso nwotwe 28 points Nations FC etoso nkro 27 points Dreams FC toso du 26 points Young Apostles etoso du baako 26 points Between United toso mienu 26 points Holy Stars etoso du miensa 26 points Dunine All Blacks 24 points Vision FC etoso dunum 24 points Between United Oko Asewa Brekum Chelsea omo etoso dunsia omo 23 points Hoho United toso dunso 20 points Ena 11 Wonders omo ni twato omo toso dunwotwe omo 9 points wey any table no said the after week 21 na after the games no post match ena managers no bi ekasai Hatchfolk head coach Masoud Didi Dramani na Didi echemu a ose nani anye performance and the boys no eda na di kra ebro mo ni Bechem United the boy ni a obi antimi anto atena.
Yeah, for them, they will say it's a fair result because right from the onset, we could see that is what they want to do. They stay and go on the breaks. But we could have also lost the game because in such situation is really, really very, very tough. But I think that we're disappointing.
What was lacking in today's game?
I think that we need the agency, we need the energy, to propel so many good aspects that we had on the ball. And then we need the initiative to unlock that one with a little bit of creativity and responsibility. It's still not too good because if you say you want to put pressure on the league leaders, then you need to be winning matches. We need to be winning matches. We don't look consistent, and for me it's very, very worrying. And we need to keep some certain levels of standards. And I think that is so hard to understand that you don't dominate in that manner and then you don't make attempts. We control so many times, but we play we play so slow in the sense that we took too many touches, and we don't need that. Even if the opponent decide not to play and they are waiting, we need to move. We need to have the ball speed. We need to have the ball moving faster, and that is how you can surprise the opponent.
We Hatchfolk head coach Masoud Didi Dramani and or share the disappointment. Asante Kotoko enso kwaji omani so Lions no mu win game ache wo he omache Kotoko aso mo 1-2-3-3-1 na no and after the game coach Karim Zito say omunya opportunity bi na yɛsɛ nkɔmmɔ close in nanso ɔmo atoto apapa so.
This is football for you. I wasn't expecting this score because seriously we prepared well for this game, and most especially the set pieces they scored every 2 goals. Well, we've been practicing how to defend and how to attack on set pieces. So maybe today is one of those days in football. I wasn't, as I said from the beginning, I wasn't expecting this result, but this is football for you. Today when you look at our wide wingers, they didn't operate the way I wanted them to do. But it's like it will be okay till later on that I try to change, because it goes I easily score through the wings, and today my wingers did not do well, so that's about these issues altogether. We didn't start the first half well, but when we went back, I have to do some talks and then tell them to go all out. They shouldn't give up, Sometimes too, when you are anticipating something and the thing didn't come the way you want it loses your morale. That first goal loses our morale. So I told them to back up. This is football for you. Anything can happen. So the second half was far better, as you said, than the first half. It's for injury. He's just coming. I can't push him too much. I have to manage him because he's just coming from injury. He's signed for a year. So any coach with good sense of judgment can not sacrifice him again. I have to go by gradually for him to. Yes, that's why the one playing the right back is a central. I miss it. Seriously, I miss it. That's why I told you I wasn't expecting this result now, because to be honest with you, in terms of preparation, we prepare well. We prepare very, very well. But football as it is, sometimes it goes aside, sometimes it goes. And I know here is a difficult area for Kotoko. I know it's a very difficult area for Kotoko. But putting that thing aside, I came with a plan to at least win here. But it didn't come the way I wanted it, so it's football for you.
Well, coach Karim Zito and Nekasa Yatin after say Heart of Lions Echin by 3-1. Ibrahim Tanko Mediama head coach or say Omabetiato nations Nemum bounce back.
No, I think we after the first goal definitely we allowed them to take every ball, second balls, all the second balls they won. So and the pressure was too high, and I don't know why, but this is a game. Anyhow, you are going to lose a game, but I think here is very painful because this is a set pieces. Every player have his opponent, but sometimes you can do everything and they will score. But I think we have the better chances in terms of clear chances in play. And we lose today. We are going to prepare very well and then see what the next. Like I said, we created the chances. Definitely Kingsley, Kevin, and then here Prince. We should have scored one of them. So we didn't play bad. We lose 2-1, and we are going to prepare for our next game. Definitely. No, I think I always said even if we win or lose, I always said that Premier League is always a challenge. Every week you have to prove yourself. The boys saw it. I talked to them now. We lose as a team, so we have to go and then prepare to the next game.
Mediama head coach Ibrahim Tanko and on also chess or Moko acquisition or no more saba. Now, what shall resource a better job will change 1 year after say not the leaders can say going into with 21 no na 8 points gap and na Mediama AB. Omo lose on Friday. Nti Kotoko Hatchfolk Mediama no more Hatchfolk Aduana na omo chance on be close in Mediama at least they are 5 points be. Unfortunate, surprising. Kotoko Eluzui Hatchfolk Edroy Aduana Stars Edroy then they see ye Mediama still the ultimate close in grand close just a point into a free 8 aba 7 and then we Kotoko ne has me bisa is the league over for them so akwa baby
yeah
score line is a PM with 21 ye e be a 1-1 wom obi a disappointed one night saying
yes mediama the any there I knew say it be a difficult game for them, our nations. Now nations away travels I a bit a honey hobby you know home games nations be maximize the effort our home game. So really now I knew say be but now me say Mediama could pick a point. Oshe how a by league yeah the only consistent team our league Mediama. Mediama na share a certain level of consistency, quality of their squad, quality coaching. Omobobona Uktimi said this is a team omo ready for this particular season. I mean they look very, very ready. And so how our nations most especially when I talk about the set pieces. But kudos to Simpson. Or a certain level of class. Our game now, boy. You know. Header our boy, penalty our boy. You could clearly see or a difference between exposure. Say player be a Black Stars, a picky exposure. Only at the level of confidence, the impact, different entirely. Or difference can create what average local player, any player when you exposure, when you international exposure, and I think I saw that in a game. Mediama were bad, no, but it clearly now you could see the nations wanted it more. The nations actually a certain level of tenacity and passion. Say the game we, then your game we are ready to lose this particular game. So on the basis of that, Obeka said no, Kotoko losing 3-1 scoreline any moment. Kotoko losing yes surprising for me in terms of in recent results. But now scoreline said 3-1 no, and then a bit to me I know the surprising me. I felt say na be more of a closer encounter going into that game. Now Bashir for a very poor run of results or the game we na be a do again Bash or Bo Kotoko ne has no intrinsic motivation or they bonny different because you are not bragging rights and I want him say or person or said there's no way you are not a better coach than me on any day. And so it wasn't like surprise, even though yes one of the goals with me about the infringement by a referee ignore it. But clearly for 3-1 results it shows that na coach a team near far better. Kumasi Asante Kotoko mistake and that is it. I think that Zito again say the team is so good say o share team be was o impose the game no towards whether a home or away. Zito goes like say I'm going to impose my game on you. What tries hard any be no he doesn't because that quality is not there any the teamwork no any that level of any nihono or red game or call with the understanding say so I watch them against vision. Watch them against I think Swedrob. Watch them again recent times. Game on my boy. As or call with the thinking say, yeah, Barbie book game na ma wa Barbie chase game no. Yeah, good enough say you bear impose a game on you. But Kotoko are so inconsistent say that thought should not come. I was say Kotoko call with a plan for the opponent say mom doesn't look good, and so call for a plan. Ye kwa yenko chase game no ye ko hold the up na ye nyana opportunity ne ba ye take Kotoko doesn't go into games with say ye kwa ko set up to hold the game, maintain a discipline very disciplined side na so opportunity ne ba ya grab ye ko with the thinking say prior to the game we have to go and win. We don't.
Lions and the last 10 games.
It's a huge mistake to do that against a Bashir force. To me, yes, I want me say Kotoko how to for. Ain't me make a mistake going into a game with a coach. They be an upper bragging right over wrong. What you do is that
they also motivate their boys.
Kotoko doesn't look good. Kotoko doesn't look good. This is a team in the last 5 matches, or 1 win, the last 8 matches, or 2 wins. And the team is good enough. Say, call with that thinking. Say, to say media but say media call away. Not so Bano say, I am setting up to win. A different media boy game no or no diamond, but Kotoko doesn't have that luxury. The thinking is that first one is to prevent a defeat. I feel no opportunity nearby. You grabbing Kotoko about 2 midfielders as against about 3-4 midfielders. The opponent are packing. You know very well that Prince and to me, there's no way in a game that Bash I parodied the best. And so And it's not to say that Kotoko players are bad, but when the team is going through a certain level of inconsistency, and what's that Ujitum? Now, we'll set it up that way so that you move from a position of inconsistency, and then now you go to a winning position. Now, some mentality in your bar, who games are who bet me impose your game on them.
Has a more bash, almost a day is here.
No, so for Hearts of Oak, clearly, and I miss a real game, no, say. They came into the game with a plan, and Didi also alluded to the plan, say, it was clear, say, Bechem a point from that game.
I spoke to Coach Amisa here on Friday.
Yes.
And good here the cousin when said, "Oh no, I don't get so confident." So me.
But right from the game, I was saying, and you know, Didi said right from the game, you knew exactly what they wanted to do, what Bechem wanted to do, and he said, "Young open up, young BMO will close up, will sit deep when the opportunity comes, we'll take it, and all that." Yeah, but a very compact game to prevent us to fall from. And has team no over the apart from 3 goals Omunya against Wonders, no has Obian him the has for problem the disease, and Didi also say the same thing. Nina goal scoring Emma. Wayo is struggling, it is not coming, the goal is not coming from midfield, defenders are not pushing up. So has problem in there. All you do is one also has in there. Now we know say 70% and you're likely so the ball better has for them. So has become a headache, and for me, any team that goes to Oko Accra now a strategic plan to prevent Hearts of Oak from scoring. It's easy to come out with the results. Very, very disappointing. Very disappointing. And many attack aside, but in games, some of us ball with 10. In your red. Not still a multi hold you very disappointing. But they have many say, you know, when you are building a team, now Doma, there's a certain level of high confidence with team. It is a team that starts to say disappointing games like this. Adding to get to rally supporters for that. And I say he's doing a good job. You see a projector in place as a BB, yes, she said BB. But normally supporters now say this is Doma dear.
But Seraph, Pepe, Kotoko has any Aduana war chance and come be close to gap new to 5. That's all Munina disappointed. Though it be at the 1-1 B. At the saying, National Mamma Kotoko has league over in your mountain Jana.
Gradually it's getting over. For Kotoko especially. Has there or pick 1 point. Has a home game with Mediema. And I'll not count Hearts of Oak out.
Okay.
But Kotoko there. Coach no need players, no. Gradually catch the more behind say show league.
Wow.
That's the message as Zito in the place, no. Catch you be as a wow, the show team there, and I say Obi go to Kano, you bet Mabu, I don't know answer to Mono. Takwana give you up now, sending crime money with Jere.
Oh, man, fine.
Oh, man, just open you couldn't Jonko. Tell the Zito in the place, no. Catch you as in as a wow, what you deal with Mubiano. Forget it, they are not ready for league, no, this season. And I'm
yes, sir.
Mammy, just you say,
okay.
No customer, Ralph Kayam and the Adrian Pan say, Zito uncle gave him with a plan, say, opponent will be built and in tears or plan for. Now, anytime you go to a battle with only your strategy, well, here I will lose.
Okay.
You must know what the opponent will throw at you.
No, I can't.
Now, no Saturday, I will on my TV. So, my catch was a game, no. Kotoko bet me win ya. The only thing about guide Kotoko say, I feel league no yard, but
yes.
For the historical background of the gamer in favor Kotoko Bakokra.
Matches between the two classes.
Lions free relegation by a Kotoko Canada. Before this game, no more about 6. We're winning 3, I draw 3. Wait, so they are called 4 wins, and one draw 3 Kotoko Canada. Such opponent, don't know game, you must have a strategy. Say opponent or something to throw at you. Coach Zito, Kotoko lost the game from the bench of Japan.
So I wasn't the boys.
No? Oh no, it was Zito because we disappointed in the boys.
Right.
House coach Didi. But how can we disappointed in the coach also time no but the pressure to the pam. Now we are disappointed in the players what are players no. Didi Zito the market could lose game no. He had no strategy for Pando out of line the opponent. No? In fact, he did not respect Pando out of Lions.
Ofan said there
Ofan said there will be a cabinet alliance or one win in the last 10 games in Tino.
No say I under reach you.
Exactly. Opponents are in the problem penny. So we a dogly now as a midfielder. Offer Ismailado as a midfielder. Offer seed of Mujina individually. Because midfielders in the Moromoso. And what parody for now about 2. Upon the voice was the first half they were not in the game.
Yeah.
And what you want to be. Now game I started 5 minutes coach I substitution now.
Yes.
Who game I started 10 minutes who's the opponent you know. The 4 midfielders now Auburn. I cannot match it with 2. So quickly let me pull one of my attackers out and again Kotoko again no much sir. Ayana number 2 no. Lodamwa or boss a midfielder because you started game now. No problem no become middle no.
Yeah.
Obama Hamzata onisa speed no be running. Onisa skill set ni bi. And no kura coach in explanation no the by the penny. E ye kon po. Asama Zito kan nti you start game no. And 10th minute. Nyame fast am Hamzata play na so di record. E kon va kote me bobo. E dey excuse what am I? Me say ka kote play by no mo ball a. Metiase. Nano lodamu prema kote be boy assist. O say even we plan na o yan kakaka odi mu. Na we yan wanyen kakaka. Ana conference at no bo system ni o nyina ko tanje. When you know very well say we team what build ama one of the strength of the Kotoko team. An attacking right back. Yes. It is a strength of this Kotoko team. No about Hamza Tony so be flat performance there. Pando out of Lions. Utim say coach Bash no esua Kotoko no esua Kotoko. Etoma tax na se woni Hamzata and then run the first day na because onya Kotoko material coach ni expose you badly ontimi and ono na gina wabuja panyi
wow
ono na gina na omo build o attack na fa na what some mistakes sa coach Karim Zito and ma Kotoko lose ball no enra the system no ko boy no after 20 minutes na say or the 3 midfielders or the you set ebe ka ball no na Kotoko nya 3 midfielders
you set no is a ball no bo bi ache
o pray
oh okay
but all bana Badubai no Badu ne jawu akoball ba bia ni they dominated even though they were 2
yeah
and mbo basake o me 2 they still dominated they were very good but already game now nim game now ko ball dogly ko ball shia dogly Okobasia Ismailado, Okobasia seed of Asante Moa. You will not go into the game and say,
with 2 men.
Still, you start with the 2 men, no problem. After 20 minutes, 30 minutes, I am clear, say, they cannot. Not still, we coach now, John Ahom. We have because we're disappointed in the boys. You cannot be disappointed in the boys. I'm sure the boys are also disappointed in the coach. The players individually in their closer, they are disappointed in their coach.
Wow.
And by the 20th, 25th minute, now coach. And the midfielder back over because Kotoko were not in the game in the second half. Kotoko a bumper early in the second half.
Okay.
And no more pressure no more table. They still needed to sustain Sabon and no more. And your third goal by when you was a coach, yes, substitution, you will be a movie.
Okay.
A system better now, Bono. Dear system now, coach no Bono. So I've told you, sir. Referee decision is a dangerous decision as a referee. No, I better say I didn't come once. No, all referees all league you must take a cue from this. Said no, you don't do that. You know the best you had here. Most all kind message you branch you now keep on the free tree by a board. You know any and it doesn't matter maybe keep on the free bar. Dangerous play. Dangerous even if I am the culprit.
Yes.
And until no be shoot to ball. Be honest, shoot to ball. Not midibiti. From Steve O 9 bomb trimua reference or top game no sure. It doesn't matter say na Steve O setting a shot our classic this season is amokaya na ye Vignon and Bob ya set man go shot na Lami Yama e be see so
yeah
who's a referee penalty kwa Madrid and sana all 10 this because it was a dangerous idea eti baby keep any free banner is material in this circumstance the fact of the matter is say no anya ball na wie once when you born a aquano ever pim musa man shift from flat, he lost control from mid air or free slope and no lose control. You don't do that. But the coach of Asante Kotoko and you to me say game no mkulu so pa and you game ni nan trust as a coach. Obo senkenyo na Kotoko coach akobe find difficulties with coach kran ko Kotoko coach no. Senyo Zito na Kotoko coach na di game am so analyze ya. Ko be ka se coach no coach Kotoko na anya de. Eh clear.
Didi nso ahun so.
Mentiase
Bechem.
Me I don't understand.
Bechem United.
You see, Bechem are struggling this season. And before Bechem Kobo game, we no mukra 1 point from 9 away trips. 1 point. Actually, say possible 27 points. You know. Na Bechem anya 1. Nti abonte wabo draw back up. Na nsasa house so na Bechem kofa draw no.
Okay, nkomo a ye de amisa di wa ha.
I'm say na wafa boashin butum ti no mbeze nkofo ni beba no ze boashin butum because dan obi otie ni bia ye disappointed say coach okoko na ase de oni gidie bia ase na bema budu ubuse ni bibia so but sorry the blaster goalkeeper but say ni obi a share dan ju de wonu say ball Didi catch us they could have lost. August no krenya 2 chances bi
my boy
ka say
senye
nka be chembe tumi kura winning game no.
Wow.
And your game as has a struggle. Yes, they had 1 point. Yes, they are now better than Kotoko in terms of points.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, it took last week, say Monday, say. And I was has a folk back because when I'm saying, but I said, three back on I need to see consistency. Sen commercial 1-3. No, I bet you wait 3 and a half 4. No, I bet you maybe I bet you 2 be. Yentimi Kasa has a back in terms of goal scoring because Obian himself wonders weekend the young opposition 3-0.
Yeah.
They will continue to ship in the goals. You show 3-4 to show the beer. You have abasu to catch some body boys na basu. But and just they are back. Now where you gamer when you cram say you playing come back. Bechem Kotoko say 6. Bechem form na feed ye Obian himself nye.
And wakwa akra
and wakwa no one has and wakwa odi has and Tieniepa has onim say league leaders not drop 3 or 3 points.
Mediama
has onim say bitter rivals in Kotoko are drop all 3 points.
Asante Kotoko
has onim say or just 3 points not the 3-point gap to Kotoko mu. The next game na GPL 15th of February Obakumasi no Bodrom Bar still 3 points will separate them and Kotoko. Hasn't been capitalized. Has could not score. The problem that we have, see, a Didi voice, maybe I am in jazz here. So Didi switch to say goal scoring and into coach into where they. And then you say goal scoring a problem. So what is the coach doing about it? And also another disappointing results are a basu the University of Ghana for me. Na seka has a close in na about 5 points. 5 for them. So we need game ball. Top 4 for them be any no game ball. On the summer test we game ko ball. On the Aduana be ball weekend e be pay. Kotoko be ko ho. Wo je odi na to no e di na nsa esuwa no. So obi ne ko bobia na ga ko anim. But Phobia could not. Now to Doma.
Aduana nso couldn't. Adai.
Na enura man be was it. Em say Lions for. O masa ko yebi bi se o ntibi obi hazu ntibi eti and o se ka de ka ba ko pempo mediama phone o se ka ba ko pempo en cross in no ne enhwese bia ba ko pe but on one quarter on Friday
Saturday
Kotoko plays on Saturday they could not Aduana and Hartford plays on Sunday 2 clear days after still obi
they also couldn't
and with a man down Samates or a man down. Na Aduana Stars. Pressure na nkofo kasa hukumase no. Enu na ya afra tapoku. Enu na nkofo started TM se Chioba no man kurukuro mu. Abse pensa na ball ni tie o. Chioba enu coach no moaye. Ntebro no kam no kire o. Wo mo se o coach ne moaye.
Coach ya na anu ya na ma.
Yeah, wo moaye because on it apart from drawing, what if you basket only stars ball draw? And I was signing medium akɔbɔ draw vision as a vision so akɔtwe draw enti ɔmo yɛ accumulation of some points aka sɛ
senka
sɛ 2 points bi no ɛka ho by now ki yɛtwam eti pressure na Zito kakra na ɔne ɔyɛ ɔse nipa bi na hyɛ supporters akyi no obiara ne wɔbɛtuma akɔhyɛ Manchester United supporters akyi hyɛ ɔmo fa pressure to carry so obiara ne wa baabi agyina yi obetumi akɔhyɛ Inter Milan supporters akyi sɛ ɔmo coach no obiara ntimi nya saa wana betumi aka sɛ wakɔhyɛ supporters akyi sɛ mpa ba mini coach obɛda yɛ saa ɛyɛ performance na nya na supporters no ɛbuof menim deɛ ti Aduana Stars nso at home ɛwɔ Dɔmaa
Atapukus
a team that travels Aduana nankasa this season no wouldn't so ɔkɔhyɛ hɔ ɔkɔhyɛ hɔ Blacks or Swedru wahyɛ Heart of Lions ɛwɔ Pando but at home ɛna mabobɔ results ni bi akyerɛ no ne nyinaa ɛnbasɛkɛ ɛbɔ draw nda no tension rise ya but nan kɔfɔ so yɛkɔfɔ away win to deɛ nya hwee yɛnhwɛ the next one it has been like that this week deɛ ɔsɛpɛnyi team no lose yɛ no na ani gye paa
very disappointing
you lose Friday first no weekend yi deɛ mediama pan na ani gye paa because mediama nim sɛ yɛbɛbɔ weekend wɔ awie no na aka 5 between ɔne Kotoko Artifolk and Aduana Stars it is all 3 teams ni di wakyi na aka 5 a ɛno tumi de ɔnsɛtew kakra wobɔ game ahopepra no ba kakra here we are the teams up there all disappointed now Kotoko are dropped to 5th position on the league log and they share same points with Samatex or no so rise about
Samatex
35
yeah
because the next game a game team versus you unpredictable because the derby game on the House of Folk Nebo one of bitterest rivals it can always swing somewhere inti
Samatex grab it me say Kotoko
says I game no ko dra Samatex de okobo fie de obehye nti onu betima betwam no so kono 38 a very 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 poor result and Kotoko especially then Aduana Stars and Hartlepool in particular and so at the buy no I was thinking say Aduana would have taken advantage Hartlepool would have taken advantage for Kotoko they needed to take advantage but some kind no coach no catch say yene ni abrese bi a obeso league on catch say on any players on league
but as pepe wadud also wo hwe yen every UENR e wo sunyani yada asipi